you don't know if you're mentally broke, if you don't know if you're comfortable, then I'm telling you right now, look around at who you spend your time with. Okay. And I don't even mean this, like, my whole angle isn't to try and get you to like go find new friends. I don't give a shit what you do with your time, but I'm telling you right now, look at the people, go to your phone. My phone's right here. Look at the last 5 people you text, or look at the last 5 people that you've talked to the most in the last week. Okay. That show up on your text messages, show up on your call ID. Who are they? Okay. Who do you talk with on the phone? Who do you go to game? Who do you watch games with? Who do you play softball with? Who do you go to the gym with? Who do you go get beers with? Whatever you're into. And the thing is if you don't change that, I don't know what to tell you. And the problem for a lot of you is you don't want to change that. And you know why? Because you're fucking comfortable. You're comfortable hanging out with the people that aren't doing big things. They're doing less than you because it makes you feel comfortable. Okay. Isn't it funny? This isn't to be like some like motivational David Goggins bullshit, but like, isn't it funny if you look back and I said to any one of you, Dawson Mayfield, you're on here right now. Dawson, if you look back on your entire life, what is the one thing that you're most proud of that you have literally, that like you can wear on your chest and be like, dude, I freaking did that. Like that you're most proud of, you wouldn't trade for anything. And whether it's Dawson or whether it's Jerry, whether it's Justin Holland, I don't care who it is, whatever you share with me, I bet you it's also the thing that made you the most uncomfortable. Like there were probably moments when you were doing it. Maybe for you, Dawson, it was one of your first summer selling door to door. There were probably moments when your skin was crawling and you're like, dude, I can't believe I signed up to come knock doors. And my buddies are at Lake Powell, right? The point of it is, guys, like the comfort's going to kill you. It is going, and there's so many of you on here, myself included, maybe at a different level. There might be people on here that are sleepers, and you guys are fucking just making millions of dollars a month. And I hope, and if you are, please DM me. I would like to connect with you. I would like to get on a Zoom. I would like to get in your circle, but maybe at a different level, maybe not. There are a lot of people that are, and I'm the same way, that I'm sitting here going, dude, Nick, are you going to let a fucking swimming pool rob you of your dreams? Because, oh, you got a pool? Sick, bro. Are you going to let your car? Cool, man. You got a car that you wanted. Awesome. You're going to let that like make you comfortable that you're now good? Are you going to let your little boat or your couple investment properties? I'm fucking good, man. Is that what, like, this is my self-talk. I'm like the worst. I am the best shit talker to myself. You guys heard me on the golf course. You guys heard me when I'm doing deals and I'm in the weight room. I talk so much shit to myself. I'm like, really, Nick? That's it? You're going to sleep in. You're going to let like a little bit of sleep rob you of what you could have made an extra deal today. You could have made an extra $10,000. You could have made an extra 20,000, an extra 50,000 a day because you wanted to sleep in. Really? Really, man? And so this is the conversation I have with myself. Okay. The whole point of this and why I'm saying this is the key to creating, listen to this very carefully. The key to creating radical change in a short period of time is to get around people that are doing the shit you're trying to do at the highest level. Okay. The key to creating radical change in the shortest period of time is get around the people that are fucking doing what you want to do at the highest level. People that you want to trade places with in that particular thing. Okay. One more example. This is a freaking amazing story. Okay. Freaking just love telling stories, guys. I'm pulling nuggets out of the weeds here. Okay. 2 Wednesdays ago, literally on this day, 2 weeks ago, I was in Vegas playing golf. And I'm playing golf, I get invited, and I'm playing with a scratch golfer. For those of you that aren't golfers, we're talking people that do not, like if they don't par, at least par, they're absolutely beside themselves. Like, what just happened? Okay. And if anyone's played golf, you know how hard the game is. Okay. So I'm playing with him and I'm already like, dude, this guy goes. And I just started a couple years ago. I'm usually kind of like dicking around, whatever. I'm like, dude, I got to get my game on because like I'm not going to go play. We played at the Win. I'm not going to go play the Win, spend $700 with my tip with the caddy and just play like ass. I'm not going to get invited. So I'm like as pumped up to play this round of golf as I get on sales calls, as I get to freaking go to play a competitive sports game. Like I'm like nervous, right? And then on top of that, he messages me and he goes, bro, is there any extra spots for any people? I'm like, oh, who are we inviting now, bro? So he's like, can you throw somebody else in? So I called the pro shop, whatever. I'm like, hey, we need to add somebody else. And I said, hey, what's his name? And I looked the guy up and he's fucking on the PGA Tour. I'm like, bro, I didn't say this to him. I'm like, yeah, we'll get him added. And inside, I'm like, my heart's beating. I'm like, dude, guys, I'm not good at golf. I'm not like, I'm doing 2 mulligans off the tee box. I'm hitting a couple in the water. I take a minimum of 12 balls with me. My clubs are from 2016. I love the game, but I'm not good. And here I am playing with this guy. He's not a pro because he's been doing a lot of business and making a lot of money. But now that's what he's doing. And literally someone on the PGA Tour. And I'm like, dude, I am going to look like an absolute ass, guys. I'm going to look like an ass. They're never going to want to invite me. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's fucking go. So I got up, I got my shit ready, got showered. I went to the gym. I didn't change my routine. And I was like, I'm getting to the course. I got there early. We putt, we chip, went to the wind doesn't have a full driving range, but we went and like hit our pitching wedge and not like all our irons. And this is the craziest part about this, guys. I'm playing with, I've never played with anyone this good. And I don't have a lot of people that play that like I golf with, but like these guys are good. Like I saw an eagle. I saw like just some incredible like stuff that's very intimidating for somebody that doesn't know. It'd be the equivalent of maybe somebody that's on this call right now that you just heard about Rank and Rent. And I'm like, yo, come to my office and we're going to crank out sales calls today. We're going to crank out cold calls. And I've been doing this for, 10 years and I've made millions of dollars. And I'm inviting you who's literally been doing this for a couple months, right? Just relate with me here. Here's what's fascinating. I was like, I'm just going to go, dude. Like, fuck it. I don't care. What is so crazy is, and if you guys haven't played that course, it's amazing. And it's not super easy, but it's not like the hardest course. But anyway, what was crazy is, guys, I've never played that kind of golf. I parred like, I mean, and some of you guys are going to laugh that are golfers like, dude, that's not that impressive. But for me, it is. Like, I don't even par. Like if I get a par in a round on 9 holes, I'm like, dude, dope, let's go. Right. If I get a birdie, I'm out of my mind. So guys, I think I parred either 4 or 5 of the holes, which to me, I was like, there was this one, I parred this one and I was like, what? Like I kind of just did that like silent, like, yeah, baby. And what had happened on that specific one, I remember first guy got up and he smashed the ball. Then the PGA Tour guy got up and fucking crushed the ball. Like I was like, dude, did you just hit that? And I'm like, well, here I go. Just did my drive. And next thing you knew, I parred the hole. Why am I sharing this? Right. I got like, if you would have asked me on a random Wednesday, hey, do you want to go play golf with this guy? He's not like playing it professionally, but he should be. And somebody on the PGA Tour. And like, I would have said, that sounds cool, but like, that's not comfortable. Like that made my skin crawl, literally made my skin crawl because I was like, I don't want to go look like an ass face. I don't want like, I'm still human, guys. I still don't want to look stupid. I don't want to shank one off the tee box and kill somebody. I don't want to hit one into the water. We got a caddy riding with us, right? However, because I did that, I just went for it. I put myself in that uncomfortable situation. Like literally, I watched this happen in a matter of a couple hours. I watched my game elevate, and I'm like, I parred more holes in that one day than I've probably parred literally the entire year. And I've been a fair few times. Okay. And I know we're not talking about golf, we're talking about business, but it's the same principle. Me going and playing at that level, I was like, dude, these guys don't fuck around. This isn't grab a beer and show up on time. No, you fucking tuck in your shirt, you get there warmed up, you hit your balls, you hit your putts, and you keep score. And you hit every shot like it's like you're losing or making money. And on top of that, I'm listening to the conversations, and partway through anyway, the whole thing is like, I just saw the game differently. I was like, this is how you play golf. This is how you fucking play golf. But I didn't know that because I'd never played with people at that level. And I love golf. And so me doing that, you know what it did for me? It made me uncomfortable. It leveled me up, but it also hit this part of me as well. As I basically, on the way home, I was like, I'm fucking done being shitty. I'm done. If I'm going to play golf, I'm going to be good at it. And so I went and I hit up the PGA guy and I was like, bro, what does it cost me for you to give me one-on-one lessons? And I have hired this guy. So anyway, enough about golf. The point is, the quickest way to create radical change in your life is to go and say, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to get to $50,000 in lead gen? Am I trying to get $50,000 in digital real estate? Am I trying to get to 100,000? Am I trying to get to 10,000? Cool. Maybe you're just trying to get in shape, whatever it is. Go find the people that have done it at the highest level and get around those people.